Hello and welcome to Krasnoyarsk, Russia. Come here to take in the drama at the Pushkin Theatre, set your watch after the local Big Ben, or simply enjoy the variety of restaurants that are found downtown. Or maybe, just maybe, make your way to the Crystal Ice Arena, as this week only the World Junior Curling Championships 2020 are being played here. Coming inside the spectacular venue, we'll have live curling as Canada play Russia this evening. The penultimate session in the round robin. We will meet the teams entertaining us tonight. For Canada at lead, Zachary Bilaka. Second, Braden Payette. Third, Jordan Peters. And team skip for Canada, Jacques Gauthier. For Russia, at lead, Nikolai Lysakov. At second, Mikhail Vlasenka. Third, and skip, Artem Karitnikov. And throwing the fourth stones for Russia, Andrei Dudov. We take a look at the standings and how the teams stack up so far. Canada on top at 6 wins. Germany, Scotland and Sweden follow on 5. Russia sitting at 4 and 3 currently, while New Zealand, Switzerland, USA on 3 wins. Italy with the single win. Norway at 0 and 7. Couple of games left to play, and all teams will be playing this evening. USA take on Scotland. There's a big one between Germany and Sweden, as well as Norway looking for their first win as they face off against Switzerland. Italy as well will play New Zealand. We'll keep our eye on other scores as we move along, but our main focus will be on Canada-Russia. I'm Sander Rolvag, joined by Olympic champion Rona Howie. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Sander.
We'll see the teams make their final preparations. Of course, they had their pre-game practice, and we did have a draw shot challenge to determine who will have last stone advantage when this game starts, and it was Canada to outdraw Russia. So Russia to throw the first stone. Artem Karitnikov making his way over to the opposite end. There you see the total draw shot challenge. Canada hitting the button twice. So finding draw weight early, even in first practice. We've had the pleasure to watch this Russian team quite a lot this week. And here is lead Nikolai Lysakov. Just from a neutral perspective, it would be quite fun to see the Russian team make it through to the playoffs, as the locals have clearly embraced the sport. A pretty good turnout this evening. And you just wonder how many might actually make it here if they make it to a final. So, of course, a little bit of extra pressure on Russia, but surely enjoying themselves out there with the added support. Lead for Canada, Zachary Bilaka. We'll have a pretty open start here. You've played again, played in front of a home crowd before. Rona, how's the feeling?
Yeah, it is extra special. You've got a lot more people supporting you than normal when it is a home crowd. It's great to have a lot of noise. So yeah, it is really special. It can add pressure too, that you don't want to let the home crowd down. But the important thing is revel in it and enjoy yourself. And let their energy inspire your performance.
Well, talking to Canada skip Jacques Gauthier, he was saying, well, just enjoying the venue, how big they've made this championship, the host. And even if he has hundreds of Russians cheering against him, he'll much prefer that to an empty arena.
Yeah, it is a spectacular arena. They've done it so well here in Krasnoyarsk.
Second for Russia. With the tuck slide, Mikhail Vlasenka. He'll blend in with the Manitobans with that delivery. Here we see the locals coming in to watch. A couple of Swiss fans up there as well. They're playing next door.
Yep. Oh. Yep. No.
Braden Payette, second for Team Canada. Just looking for the open hit.
Yep. No.
So just running these stones down, and I'll actually check to the wing here. Actually, whoa. It actually spun back. Karitnikov was ready to ask for the draw, but made a turn at the very end, so will be the hit instead here. Just there we see it, just really up on the toe. Tuck slide delivery. Not so normal to see in Europe. Of course, we've had a few Scottish boys slide like that as well. The Muirhead clan. The second look. Of course, he slides with a regular brush. Some of the Canadians here will be sliding with a taped up corn broom. So another team really taking advantage of the free guard zone at the start of this end. It is a 5-stone free guard zone, so if they put their stones up front of the house, their opponent can remove it, but bringing the play in to the house, it's a very open end. The team will have to play 6 ends. Game is scheduled for 10, both teams with 38 minutes of thinking time, and they are allowed to call 1 timeout at some point during the game. Here's a skip for Russia, throwing the third stones, Artem Karitnikov.
Just been curling for 4 years, so he's done well to be representing Russia on the world stage.
Oh. Yes. Хорош. Спасибо, ребят.
It's good to play a draw early. Fine draw weight.
Easy. Yeah.
Jordan Peters.
Control.
He's been curling since he was 4.
Right to it.
A big difference.
Clean.
What is a good age to start curling, Rona?
Good sweep.
As early as possible.
Obviously, at 4 years old, it's hard to play maybe across the full length of a sheet. It is 150 feet end to end, 44.5 meters.
I'm sure you'd need to start with mini stones at that age. Yep, everybody's different, and I think, you know, 10, 11, 12 seems to be a good age. To start.
Внимание. Свип. Хорош.
So both teams just quite happy here, trading hits.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Easy. Yep. Yeah. Easy. Yep. Yeah, right to it. Yep. Hard right up. Good sweep. What's that, 4 interns? Yeah. Control, yes. So nice to see you.
We'll have our first close look at Andrei Dudov, throwing the 4th stones for Russia. Perhaps my favorite player of the week.
Yeah, very enthusiastic.
He's able to avoid the jam in the back. Calm before the storm. I'm sure he's going to get quite into this game. as we get a few rocks in play. We'll take a look at Jock, Gaultier.
Yeah, hard.
Clean. Whoa, clean. Yep. Yep.
A lot to live up to. Very famous mother.
And who might that be?
Kathy Gaultier. 3 times Canadian champion. Also silver and bronze medalist at the World Championships. So he certainly got a good teacher back at home.
She also works in broadcasting, so a colleague of ours, you might say.
Чтоб это джема не было. Я хотел специально, чтобы джема, если что, не было. А то там вот этот крайний камень, он
So last one here for Canada.
напрягает.
Pretty simple stuff. Just looking to peel the yellow, roll out, retain last on advantage. And no problem. From the Canadian skip, no score in this first end. And I think calm before the storm is correct. 9 ends left for this to take off. Don't go anywhere.
Sure doesn't want to get into it. Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Можно.
Вес, парень.
Вес. 6 до.
Делай 4.
Только вес.
Делай 4 фута.
4 до.
Делай. 4 фута надо. О. Миша. Можешь валить.
Нельзя.
Нет.
So Russia quite happy to bring it into the rings.
Yeah, Lysakov putting that right on the button. There's the tuck slide and that taped up corn broom. I believe they tape it up so there's no debris coming off the
Go ahead, Braden.
broom.
Try to get off the center, bud.
And some
Keep it moving.
think it might, it looks cool.
And youngsters like
You're
to look
good,
cool.
you're good.
Have you ever swept with a corn broom?
15-9.
Once. Very hard work.
You can see it there. So usually that tape wouldn't be on it. And back in the day, we didn't have the brooms we have now, but we would have solid corn brooms. It was a very different sport back then.
Норма вес.
Только вес, парень.
Be sure to look it up if you haven't seen it in action before.
Только вес.
And it is quite an art, the action of using the corn broom.
Пока больше линии.
Just perhaps not as effective as the newer brooms we see here.
Начало едем.
No.
Lysakov just slipping into the rings here. He's a keen chess player. Many people will say that curling is like chess on ice.
По весу тройка была.
Indeed it is.
В принципе.
Tactical moves.
Yeah. Same as last time.
Of course, the best chess player in the world is Norwegian. Just had to slip that in there.
Yes.
Close.
So Zachary, he is celebrating his 19th birthday today.
Whoa,
So
bring,
he'll be looking for a win here.
First, he's looking for a hit and roll.
Boy.
Make the double and roll maybe a corner in behind the corner guard. Great shot.
Good pair, bud.
I think
Yeah,
his team will
really
work
good.
extra hard for him today.
Yeah, they want him to have a good birthday. They've already won their game earlier on today, so he would like to have 2 wins on his birthday, I'm sure.
There's a really good look at this delivery device. You wouldn't be allowed to use a corn broom to sweep anymore.
Rules and regulations laid down by World Curling Federation regarding sweeping devices. And certainly a corn broom would not be allowed.
Поехал 8, ну как бы с плюсом.
Nice little hit and roll away by Vlasenka.
Chill. Close. Hair saw. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Hair saw. Yep. Whoa. 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 Jordan, go ahead. Little roll, little roll.
So Russia want to keep the shooter in play here. They don't want to roll out and allow Canada to come around their corner.
Control, yes!
Легче, легче, легче. Нет, нет, нет. Только Андрей.
Андрей. Ролл пошире взять, шире.
Хорош.
Canada choosing to ignore it now and come round.
Откинул, закрыл, короче, одновременно.
Their corner's in really good position. Close enough to the rings to be very usable. It's too high, it's hard to bury behind.
Nice. Hard done. Line's perfect. Line's really good, boys. Make it good. Jordan's rock. Just go. Just go. Just go. Hard, boys. You got it, Carol, Jordan. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Trying to
Great
bury
rush,
behind.
boys.
Doesn't fully bury. Great weight.
I don't think we can bury around corners.
Russia will be able to see it at least half the stone.
Not on that side anyway, right? Спокойно, аккуратно. По линии тоже внимательно.
Давалец?
Не откидывай. Ну, у меня как-то прямовато шел. На свипе держится тоже хорошо.
Won their game against Norway this morning, Russia.
Можно чуть поуже.
Not the most impressive performance, but it was good enough to put a W on the board. Of course, Norway came into that game with no wins. Is it different for Russia, you think, how they prepare mentally, playing a team that's at the bottom of the board compared to a team that's at the top?
Yeah, it's hard not to think and look at your opposition's win and loss record. And you've really got to just concentrate on your own performance, but in the back of your mind, if you're playing a team on 6 wins or 6 losses, you are going to think differently, but you can't approach it any differently. You've got to show the same respect for every single opposition you play.
But you think they might be slightly more fired up playing Canada? We see Piotr Dron here, coach for Russia. He's been coaching these guys through the ups and downs of the week.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I know from
keep going. Keep going.
I know for myself when we played Canada, it was always felt like the bigger game. It's kind of always quite often the favourites in championships, and you just get a little extra motivated when you play Canada. And for John Lund here, team coach, you know, it might be a little tougher for the Canadians. Everyone in the competition might step up to play their best game against them.
Yeah, they've always got a target in the back because they are such a big curling nation. Any curler out there wants to play Canada. And you can learn so much from playing these teams.
At the same time, we're slowly seeing other nations taking over, which is good for the sport, I think. Canada can't win everything. It wouldn't be that interesting to watch. I'm sure some Canadians will disagree.
Yeah, they would like to win everything.
Good run back here by Karitnikov. Russia sits 2.
Many years ago, you would find that people had a fear of playing Canada because they were so strong.
Yeah, but if we go under, he might freeze, right? We're behind the tee.
Certainly, as nations are improving and A lot of nations are getting Canadian coaches in to help them because they've got that experience on the world stage.
Yep.
So when you've got a Canadian coach,
Yep. Easy, easy.
it might be easier to play the Canadians.
Oh, oh, oh. Just nose it, just nose it. Just clean, clean, clean. Okay,
We're
that's
still
good.
rolling.
Looking for the hit and roll here, just over curls. We'll sit in the forfeit open.
We were still rolling.
Контрол,
We were
вес.
still rolling, at least.
Конечно, может, чуть повыше.
Чуть повыше можно.
А что-нибудь был какой щеткой? Здесь вот так же. Без контрол! Только линия!
Внимание.
Свип,
Давай,
линия!
Свип,
Свип. Да.
да, свип.
Воу.
Ролл возьми, ролл.
Воу. Ролл взять. Ролл взять.
Окей. Он уже психует, он уже щеткой долбит. Окей.
Yeah, nose.
Да, ну тампон бы какой-нибудь.
Hey, Les. Oh, good, you got it. Firm. Yep. Whoa.
Here's off.
Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Just nice firm. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
1-2, they both go. Shooter hangs on the 12-foot. Not looking too pleased.
No.
Maybe just upset he's not going to score 2 in the set.
Окей. 0 вес.
Yeah, they had their corner up, but they just never got a chance to use it. Great stone positioning from Russia, and couldn't get one round their corner.
Sweep.
Без ноль!
See if Russia
Sweep.
try the long hit and roll here. Could ever roll all the way behind. Could force Canada to the blank. Sorry, the single point, but with over curling, the
Чуть немного не получилось.
blank
Спасибо.
will be the call for Canada once more. Won't have to
Получилось.
play a shot here, really.
It's not even close, eh?
Just double checking, it's definitely not in.
You know, if this was Jeff Stoughton, one of Manitoba's curling heroes, he might do a 360 spin out the hack, throwing this one through. Gonna have to make a request for next time.
There's quite a skill involved in that, I have to say.
So blank end again.
25-26.
No score after 2 ends of play. Canada, Russia.
Давайте, пацаны.
Пам-пам.
I got hit hollow on yours, I think. Inside of the draw?
Спокойно крой.
Можно, нет?
Да. Можно.
Вес есть. Только линия.
Только вес.
Вес, внимательно.
Только вес.
25-й. 26 надо. По возможности 26 делай.
Выше оставляем.
26 идет туда.
Подними.
Еще перевал будет. Okay.
Center guard up by Russia. No score in this game. Both teams happy to blank the first end. We had a few more rocks in play in the second, but
Yeah, speed's nice.
Canada couldn't set up for a 2, so they blank again. Keep hammer.
Should be nice. Should be nice. Should be nice.
Easy early. Top 4. Hold on. No. Mine's okay. 14-3. Right back if you're back.
Still only T.
Whoa. Good. Good.
Yeah, really nice come around. And the birthday boy.
Вес есть! Маленький плюс был совсем. Много линий, парни. Вес? Только линия! Много!
Canada comes around. Lysakov
Много линий, парни.
trying to put it right on top.
Сам по весу. Нет. Только вес, только вес, только вес, только вес. Только вес, только вес.
Сам.
Just waiting for the bend. Urging it to stop. You've learned that word this morning, Rona.
I did.
Stoy.
Boy, stop.
Stop. Halt. So we'll hear that from the Russians a bit this evening, as the Canadians will be urging some stones to sit in time.
Line's nice. Hanging a bit more.
Room. Touch more. Back
Bit
back
of
eight.
room right now.
Back
Back
eight.
4. No then. Oh. Not curling the same here. Oh.
Roll it
Whoa. Curl a bit.
Roll it.
Nope. Okay.
Pretty good.
Just bounced off it.
That's just the difference between
Ideally
your line
wanted
and
to
your
sit
six.
on the
you can
nose.
just finish.
Контрол. Контрол, езда с переломом. Ролл. Контрол, вес.
Great chance for Russia now to catch the inside of this red
Свип.
and just flop inside.
Контрол, вес. Да, свип. Смотри, угол.
Will over curl. Does catch the red. Spins over to the side of the 12th.
I like
Go ahead,
draw.
just do this. Whatever you
You
like.
don't like draw? What?
Both
You don't
aren't
like draw?
bad.
You hate the draw?
Yeah. If he knows it, it's not great.
Still same speed as last time.
Yeah, stone's back to 8. Great chance to come in. Top of the button here.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Top
Yep.
4.
No, line's good.
fine.
Close for line. No, line's good.
Top 4.
Line's real good. Line's
Top
great.
4.
Line's good.
T, top 4.
All you.
Not only line.
15-1. You should be close, boys. Yep, hard. It's hard. You got to go. Hard, Jordan. Hard. Okay.
Letting it curl. We're taking it.
Сюда
Let it
привести.
curl.
Puts that top
сюда.
4. Payet.
Хорошо будет.
Who already gave you ice?
Можешь поменяться, пожалуйста? У меня камень этот валит хорошо, я не знаю.
Ладно, спасибо.
Russia looking to come the other way.
Вес 4-3.
Try and freeze the back 2 stones on the forefoot.
Вес.
Vlasenka.
Вес надо.
Свип, Коля, можно свип.
Вес.
Только линия! Свип.
Внимательно, вес.
Андрей первый.
Только
Можно
вес. Вес есть! Можно
Линия.
больше линии. Линия будет.
Покати! Линия
Линия будет
свип!
свип.
Линия,
Свип.
да!
Свип. Да, свип. Да, свип.
Waited for line for a second there.
Давай,
Have they
давай,
lost it?
давай,
I think
давай,
they
давай.
have.
Счет с линии.
I think the sweepers,
Выше.
well, they had the weight.
Можно было туда привести его.
Вес
Спокойно.
идеальный.
Линию проспали просто.
Just
он
over
начал
curled in the
съезжать,
end.
ничего не-
Yeah.
Свип. Да, свип. Да, свип. Давай.
Счет с линии.
Possible, but if you have to, that's fine. Okay. Back line. Do you think it'll run? It should run, okay?
С переломом.
Hair big.
I think that's close.
I think just back line, you're good here. Okay, if you like where you had it, it's fine.
Payet thinking it's going to run pretty straight down the spot. We did see the draw from Vlasenka. Catch him, curl. But we've seen this all week. As soon as you bring the weight up a tiny bit, it will run quite a bit straighter. Really having to throw the exact weight.
Good.
Gets to the inside here.
That's a bit big, not bad. Just a sliver big.
Yeah.
Not bad result.
Ice would have been fine.
Нормально будет.
Let's see what Canada's happy with here, as they're controlling the front of the forefoot. And
А там чуть-чуть еще.
2 yellows in behind the tee line.
Сейчас аккуратно, Катя, хорошо.
More of a problem almost for Russia, where those yellows are placed.
Аккуратно. Шибко хочешь.
Линия супер!
Супервес.
Только вес!
Парни,
Только вес!
Только вес! Надо!
Линия пошире!
Надо!
Пошире линия!
6 до, 4 до.
Делать вес, да!
Давай.
Да-да-да, вот сюда, ребят, вот сюда!
Фриз.
Без контакта, без контакта!
Без
контакта! Без контакта! Можно?
Put that right in the pocket of the 2 red stop 4. Real nice freeze by the Russian skip.
Yeah, great result. Makes it very difficult for Canada to remove that.
Шире линия!
6 до, 4 до.
Делать вес, да!
Давай.
Да-да-да, вот сюда, ребят, вот сюда!
Фриз.
Where's this going? Nowhere. Okay. We're forced anyway.
Yeah, it's true. We're forced anyways.
What else do you see? No, I like this. Yep. Clean. Just
Just
clean.
opening it up.
Ah.
Wow. Just nudges that centre guard over. You know, that was supposed to be the safer call. The simple shot.
Как вариант, может
Makes
быть,
it
да.
feel so much worse when you
Я бы
make
еще
a
вот сюда
mistake.
привез бы, нормально было бы.
Окей, давай.
Тут уже без шансов потом у них будет.
Ну, хотя да. Хорошо, давай. Этот красный надо убирать оттуда. Иначе они вот это...
Seemed like Canada was just going to peel the guard there and concede the forced end to score their single. But now Russia might put them in more trouble.
О, Гарс. Он подмазан.
Ну, можно с тем убрать он тоже.
Можно стем красный убрать.
Не нравится?
Не, давай, наверное, фриз.
Ладно, решили уже все.
Просто они тэп сделают, ну ладно. Здесь можно
Perhaps
добавить
not a
здесь.
surprise that Karitnikov has excelled at curling only after playing 4 years. His hobbies include playing basketball, hockey, biathlon, football.
Нет, будет вес. Парни!
Линия пошире!
So a bit of an all-rounder.
Пошире линия!
Лайн.
Вот сюда, ребят, надо делать!
Фриз идет.
6 до! Без контакта! Воу! Пусть сядет!
Посаживается.
So just coming
Пусть сядет!
right on top again.
Хорош!
Finds the inside of that red stone.
У них как плюс 2 теперь стоит.
Russia really giving their all here. As we see all the games in play this evening, USA tied with Scotland, Sweden with a 1-point lead on Germany, Norway 1-0 over Switzerland, and Italy leading New Zealand 3-1. Our game, of course,
Back for it.
still no
T-line's
score.
fine.
Yeah, T-line's good. It's good speed.
Canada lost their opening game of this World Championships, losing to USA. They've won 6 games in a row.
Yep. Where are you? Easy.
Well, you could blame the jet lag, but
Close,
it would be the same for USA.
Hard.
Yeah, fairly similar distances.
Hard line, gotta go. Top 4. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Keep going. Good. Really good. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Some real good weight control from both teams here.
Yeah, I mean, Russia would love to force the one here.
Что если попасть сюда?
Сюда?
Да. Не, вот в пятерку получается.
Там есть вероятность,
Или двойку клиром убрать.
Кому закатиться.
Ну, можно, в принципе.
Может,
А?
может, есть колодка вот сюда, вот эту убираем, либо в этот.
Ну, давай. Можно и посильнее вот так убрать. Если что, в желтый
Нет,
там.
он так не пойдет, он полностью закрыт.
Тогда этот красный только убираем.
Окей, равногардник бери.
Вес... можно 5 взять? 5
Сюда,
прямо будет
да,
идти.
просто его убрать.
Да, вот так.
Russia looking to
В край попадаем 5.
just peel the shot stone out here.
Широк чуть.
Нормально, думаю.
Опять.
Вполне.
Аккуратно. Скидывай.
You can see about thick half. Probably want to catch a bit less than that.
Свип!
Want to jam on their back.
Свип!
Yellow.
Да!
They do jam on the back yellow, but will remove the Canadian shot stone.
На грани.
I think
Спасибо.
Canada still do lie one now that they've removed their own back one.
Я думал, мы в гард влепимся. Я думал, мы в гард влепимся.
Толстовато попал.
А?
Толстовато.
Still pretty good for Russia.
Это
Самый
самое...
пострел.
He knows this. That's not good.
No, can't rip.
We could just guard this, then he plays this tap.
That's not good.
No. Then we always have to replace it, right? I think so. Let's make sure we take enough ice. Even if I'm edge on edge, right? That's okay.
Curling.
I mean, then he does this.
I might say
Zach's curled at the end. Well, we took here for your draw of the button, so let's take there.
for Russia to take away their own stone back four might be a good thing. Nothing for Canada to freeze on to. Canada's thinking, well, just replace the stone, just put the shot stone in there,
Yeah, I
expect
agree.
Russia
I think
to
like
peel it
4
out,
feet for sure,
and then hopefully
yeah.
have the same
Something
draw
like
for the single.
15 flats are there. Yeah. I'll give this to you. Yeah.
There is still a chance for Canada to get their two here with a good draw.
It's not heavy.
Line's nice.
Top 4.
Line's good. Careful.
Top
Hang
8.
out there. Hanging.
Switch. Yeah.
Line's
No,
good.
not
Line's
brain,
good.
not brain. Just keep going.
Line's good.
Hard everything, hard everything.
Looking a bit shy here.
Hard everything, keep going.
Big sweep to try and carry this so as far as they can, but
Okay.
just
Biggest
coming in
sweep,
top
guys.
12.
Not terrible.
No, that's not bad.
Вот я, в принципе, не вижу здесь вариантов. Можно сами закрыть вот здесь.
Может, давай вот сюда, хочешь?
Не-не-не-не-не. Желательно повыше, повыше, вот эту зону
Да, вот эту зону, короче.
закрыть. Пусть пробуют второй вести, форс нам устраивает вполне. Здесь
Я
там
боюсь вот этого броска,
There's
Андрей.
actually Canada lying one now.
Он все-таки может закрутиться, понимаешь? Поэтому мне сюда нравится.
Yeah, didn't spot
Пусть
that earlier.
сделает. Я
Ну,
думаю.
блин,
That's why if they came round
Давай вот
there
сюда,
and
почему ты
Russia
нравится
nicked
вот
it
так?
out, they still
Ну,
had the chance for two.
Не, усложняешь. За начало надо, получается, закидывать. Я думал, выше оставить.
давай 6 сначала.
Пошире. Линия шире.
But
Я
that stone
предлагаю
Canada have
закрыть и
played
форс, то есть
almost acts as a
спокойно.
guard now that Russia can use to come right round.
Артем боится броска там какого-то по желтому.
I got probably got 12 feet less out of my hand than the other button.
Вес 5 можно.
Now, this is where it's
Ближний гард.
probably better to be a bit shy of weight than heavy.
Средний.
Поддержать
Come
линию.
deep here. You'll allow the safe draw for Canada to score their two.
Окей. Окей,
And they will come up shy, but I think just over curling.
Вау.
It's coming a bit wider. Maybe catching some fresh pebble.
В итоге тейкаут
So
перекрыли.
the draw is very much there for the Canadians to score their two.
Right? kick on that? No, I hated it, yeah.
Уже пошире надо еще было.
Ты еще шире сделал.
А?
Шире сделал.
Шире?
This is where it might be good to time your opponent. Get a split time. A hog to hog. Just to see how quick the ice is running down that path for Russia.
Line only right now. A hair big out of my hand, boys.
Last stone, third end.
No, it's two. Never, never.
Always Braden's.
Sweeper's not touching this one.
Always Braden's.
Will it grind? Needing to curl as well here. Needing full forfeit. But it will not curl for them. Ends up in behind the tee line in the 8-foot. Just a single point for Canada. But we have our first score after 3 ends played. 1-0 for the Canadians.
I thought it was like way through the house. New spot, that's fine. Sorry, guys. Good end, though. Force your steal. Line's good.
A little soft to the release.
Line's great. Wait only.
Nice.
Make this good, guys. 14-9. Good. Attaboy.
14-9. That's what we hear from Canada on that draw. 14.9 seconds between the two hog lines to get to top 4 with a bit of a controlled sweep. So ice is certainly running pretty quick.
Это чуть хуже, Катя. Свет! Свет! Делай вес!
The speed's been really consistent
Давай до конца, до конца,
all
до
week
конца.
so far.
Линия будет.
Пока
Вали,
25-й.
вали, 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 вали,
Можно
вали,
валить.
вали. Давай, давай, давай.
И до конца, до полной остановки, до полной, до полной.
Давай, 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 Миша,
давай,
сделай.
давай, давай, давай.
Миша, давай, умри.
Хорош.
Yeah, line only. 3-4.
I've always wondered where the tuck delivery comes from and its history. I don't have a...
Manitoba.
No, I know.
14-9, same time.
But someone must have started the...
Okay, go ahead, Braden. Yep, yep,
Started
yep,
it.
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
I have a...
Answers on a postcard, please.
Yes.
Faster off.
I have a good hunch why
Fine.
it still exists,
Slide's a
though.
lot better, though.
A lot of successful players with the tuck slide. You can mention Manitobans like Vic Peters,
Здорово делаем.
Kerry Burtnick, Jeff Stoughton, Mike McEwen,
Свип. Свип. Да, 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 да.
Matt Dunstone.
Свип.
Ром, возьми, Андрей.
О, подними.
Through the years,
Окей,
there's been
хорошо.
Хорош.
many great
Это
tuck
супер бросок.
deliveries, players, champions.
А, черт.
Very easy to look up to players like that.
Красиво так.
Definitely. Been very successful. It always looks more painful on your knee, though. In a flat-footed slide. But, as you say, very effective.
Line's nice.
2.5.
Gotta move.
2.5.
Zach's rock.
2.5.
When you can, Zach,
Yeah,
go
go,
ahead.
Zach.
Go,
Zach.
ahead, Zach.
Go, head down.
Go ahead, Zach. Marks, help him, Jordan, help him. You gotta go.
Well, it's not long ago I saw Jeff Stoughton sliding on the ice, seemingly pain-free at
Feel him like edge of
56
board.
years of age, so I don't know.
Может, колодкой?
Давай!
I certainly wouldn't try.
Ошибка, разводка. Окей?
Колодка может не выйти.
То есть буквально вот сюда, чтобы он встал.
Ну, такой,
вот так.
короче,
Да.
колодка плюс. Не прям борт,
Не, ну какая думаешь?
лайтборд.
Не.
Я думаю, нормально для колодки.
So that guard by Canada hasn't covered fully.
Колодка!
Kalodka, hack weight.
Чуть побольше веса!
Андрей, можно до конца вали, да.
Подними, Андрей.
Жестче до конца вали.
Утирай, дальше.
Да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да.
Didn't manage to keep the shooter.
Что не валили-то? Можно было
Did
валить.
tap back the Canadian shot to back 12.
Not in a gross spot. I think you just tap
Opens
it for
things
now.
up.
Okay.
I still like that back line weight.
Yeah, I gotta throw a hair less than I did.
Back 8.
It looks so great.
Back 4. Yep. Whoa. Where are you?
Back 4.
Yep.
Wait.
No. Whoa.
Back 8, back
Whoa.
8, back
Yep.
8, back 8.
Good
Yep.
chance here for
Whoa.
Canada
Zach,
to
go
get the
ahead.
hit and roll behind the cover.
Hard, Zach. Walk it. Really
Just
good.
nick
Hard
inside.
work.
That's really nice. Taps the yellow into the open and just rolls off behind cover. Russia recognise that centre guard could cause them trouble.
We've seen this call from Russia quite often this week.
Есть пил.
Not only peeling the guard, but they quite like to roll
Нет, не надо.
just a bit off the center line and leave a corner guard, but playing that kind of weight, there's always a good chance they'll be rolling all the way out. So perhaps just thinking of the corner guard as a bonus,
2.6.
but playing with less risk.
Раньше 2.8.
Да,
Could bring the weight down there and control the shot more with the sweeping if they really wanted to keep the shooter in play.
Whoa. Clean. Just clean.
Jordan
Clean.
Peters,
Yep. Right on the nose. Yep.
piano
Yep.
player as well
Really
as a
nice.
curler.
Just sweep, Wade.
A grade 6 piano player. Now, I don't know too much about piano, but I believe there's 8 levels of assessment in piano, so I think 6 is pretty good. Of course, Russia, known for
Наш бы отъехал туда еще.
a lot of great classical music.
Не так сильно валит щетка. Она не сильно валит.
Камень такой. Ладно.
Внимание, свип!
Без контрол. Внимательно.
Свип!
Свип!
Makes contact with all 3 red counters, but only removes 1.
Свип!
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 Да, свип!
Окей.
Yep.
Touch more!
Yes.
Sweep.
Hard.
Hard, gotta go! Hard! Hard!
Jammed it on the back one. So now a chance for Russia to lie to.
Без контрол.
Контрол, да.
Wow.
Без контрол.
Легко, легко.
Внимание, свип!
Свип! Свип! Да, 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 да,
Делай,
парни,
делай.
свип!
Stay,
Давай,
stay,
давай,
whoa,
давай, давай,
Whoa.
давай!
Whoa.
Свип!
Whoa.
Уже ни туда, ни сюда, лучше
Will
оставить.
make the hit. Russia line 2.
Yes.
Уже не лови.
And he's making a double?
Oh, well, yeah. He's gonna nose it. Then I guess
If
I
he
have to
ever
nose
high, he
that.
just jams.
That's true.
That you can make that if you want. I don't know if you're.
Well, we're just losing the
sticking.
shooter, and he's gonna roll anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I like this. Yeah, let's try that. Right there is perfect. Board, the same I gave you, is gonna be good for a roll.
Straight. You want straight buried?
I think straight Barry's perfect. Yep. Board. Yeah. Hit me on that. Braden really kept Jordan straight here, so same ice, just let it curl here.
Yeah. Go good, buddy. You got it. Let's make this.
Easy. Easy.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Control.
84%
Whoa.
on the week for Jock.
Yep. Easy. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Really impressive
Zach.
numbers.
Whoa. Zach. Hard. Hard.
Looking for the head roll. Will
That's nice.
get underneath. Real nice.
Close. See the hair farther. Just sweep.
Make a shot.
Never seems 100% satisfied. That is pretty good.
Close.
Чуть. 8
Окей,
хотя бы.
шутер
Hoping to roll just a tad further. Russia lining up the
Восемь.
double.
Окей, да.
8, he says. 8 seconds. Hog to hog. Take out weight.
Без
Свип,
ноль.
свип. 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 Да-да-да-да-да-да.
Свип.
Trying to hold the line here. 1 and 2. There you go. Double made. Pleasing the home crowd here.
Спасибо.
Andrei Dudov.
Really nice double.
Пусть он скинет просто и всё.
Those kind of shots and the appreciation from the fans in the building, that's just going to build the confidence. We'll see if Canada can make a double right back. Even a bit longer, this one. Saw make some great doubles in the last inning against Germany this morning.
Go, 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 go. Keep going.
And this is made. There you go. Doubles back-to-back from the fourth throwers here.
I guess if we play that, that's almost a force. Yeah. Yeah.
Пил?
See a couple of the girls
Андрей пил.
Пил?
coming in this evening to watch their men's team.
Пиво делаем.
Аккуратнее, вперед.
Yeah, Jack Gauthier would dearly love to win this event. His cousin won gold last year.
Свип.
Tyler Tardy
Да, свип.
Свип. Свип. Свип.
for Canada.
Russia will peel and blank. We have now 3 blank ends and 4 ends.
Я немного подзакрыл, я уже думал.
Really good shot making so far.
Сейчас бы было бы прикольно.
Certainly excited for the next 6 ends here in Krasnoyarsk.
Что, можно играть?
Oh, sorry. Line's good. Yeah. 3. Make sure, guys. Good stop.
Line's good.
Все good, все good, все.
All you. Line's good. 16-3. Nice spot, Zach. Attaboy.
Four ends played here in the Crystal Ice Arena. Canada playing Russia. World Junior Curling Championships 2020. Pretty well played for first four ends.
Внимательно вес.
Затилаем вот сюда,
Поднимай
везем.
его.
We certainly had stones in play.
8 до.
Пока больше.
Really only the
4, да.
first end was a blank from start to finish.
Нет, нет, нет. Могу я валить?
Давай, 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 пошел,
Сам.
пошел, пошел, пошел.
Сам.
Давай,
See
давай,
Russia
давай,
drawing
давай.
to the wing here.
Подними.
Fifth end,
Давай, 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 давай.
not
еще,
coming
еще.
around, not throwing the
Молодец.
corner, but drawing to the wing. Does that tell you anything?
Certainly does. They would quite like to blank this end. Want to keep hammer going into sixth end. Score at even ends in the second half of the game.
Herbig. Whoa. Norm.
Canada will not take any chances.
Go ahead, Jordan.
So we'll have a little bit of a cat and mouse game here.
All right, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Both teams will just wait for a mistake, for a roll out. For Russia, they're hoping Canada will roll out so they can peel the center guard to
wasn't my
get their
best
blank.
roll, but that's
For
okay.
Canada,
The result is
of course, if Russia rolls out, they can utilize that center guard, come around with a draw. So now it's just really the waiting game to see who will make the first mistake. Lysakov
Поднять, валить можно.
Есть хотя бы.
Ну,
hanging a bit wide with this one. So it didn't take too long
коль шире.
before a mistake was made, and Canada will get the chance to come around the center.
Try not to kill it early.
Yeah. Close.
Line's good.
So far in this game, Canada have been really accurate with their setup. Their guard
Yeah.
been placed in a really good position, whether it's centre or corner. They're close enough to the rings to be very usable.
14-8.
Coming down really hard.
Oh, no, 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 no. Perfect.
Very nice draw.
Shot.
Свип.
Nice!
Воу, воу.
Whoa.
О, поднять.
Looking to run it back here, but will over
Убирай,
curl.
убирай, 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 убирай.
Leaves a corner guard.
Боковой тоже норма.
Halfway.
Пригодится. Не очень.
Нет.
Для важных событий пригодится.
3. 3.
You mentioned Tyler Tardy winning last year. Of course, he won 2 years ago as well. Back-to-back titles. Could be a third in a row for Canada.
That's it.
You don't have to go too far back to see a Manitoba team win the title. Braden Calvert back in 2015. Canadian men have certainly been pretty strong of late.
Great pair, buddy.
Воу, нет.
Пил,
Это пил.
просто пил. Парни пил просто.
От желтого.
Vlasenka, oh, actually comes off the corner guard into the house. That is pretty good bonus.
Окей.
Вот это интересно.
Control.
Не зря гард поставил, да?
А за 2 броска уж мы с тобой так.
Что центр пока убирает?
You see the umpire in the back having a look to see if that stone was out. Seemingly actually still in play.
Zach.
Don't think it will make much of a difference either way.
Gotta go, bud. Gotta go. Got a
Peters.
chance. You got a chance. Keep
Really
going,
wanting
keep
to
going.
hang around here. Will it spin back? No. So with that double peel from Vlasenka, getting the roll in,
Сторона, она вообще не надо. Не мягким релизом.
Russia might get their blank here as we see that stone, I believe, just still in play.
For sure.
Control.
Yep, hasn't touched the side, so remains in play.
Hardly a guard for either team, though.
I don't think we'll see it come into play for the rest of the end.
Sweep. Без control. Sweep.
Sweep.
Да.
Будет стейк, будет. Whoa.
Троечек можно.
This Russian team from Irkutsk in Russia, that's just north of central Mongolia,
Там вообще очень мало, очень прям вообще.
really next to Lake Baikal, which
Easy. Clean,
many might have heard of,
Whoa.
the deepest lake in the world.
Clean.
So it's the biggest freshwater lake by volume in the world as well. So only 1 hour time difference for this Russian team.
Yes, control.
Control.
It's 7 a.m. back in Winnipeg. And it's what, 8 o'clock here in the evening? So a little bit of a difference for the Canadians. But of course, been here for a while now, so shouldn't be a problem. Karitnikov. Ooh, a little scare there.
А если по ТТ попал, он
Rolls
просто-
out. You were saying, Rona?
The experts advise that for every hour of time difference, you should allow a day recovery.
You know what I do? I get there,
And you sleep.
and I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I'm fine for the rest of the week. I have played with players who have struggled enormously, though. So much, in fact, I've had to skip a game in the afternoon from a coma of sleeping pills and lack of rest.
I think it's always easier if you arrive later in the day, just stay awake and go to bed at a normal time. But if you arrive in the country early morning, it's very difficult to stay awake all day, having had no sleep the night before.
It's just another part of the game, really.
It is. It's how you manage it, isn't it?
И возьми ролл. Окей,
All part of the whole traveling and competing experience.
Looks like we will have yet another blank end. Canada being a tiny bit cautious in this end.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Oh.
They are 1 up, so
Close. Watch roll.
not wanting to
big,
force the
big.
issue too hard. Rolls over, that's pretty good actually. Just means Russia can't
У меня последний.
hit the high side and roll out.
Последний.
They're gonna have to
Пил?
catch it on the inside, I believe,
Давай так.
which is just a slightly less natural. Could force a mistake. Last on fifth end from Dudov. Big lead. Will hit and spill. No problem. So another blank on the board. And this fifth end, teams will head off. Halftime break. Only 1 point on the scoreboard so far. It's Canada leading by the single. And we're just still waiting for this to really kick off.
Guess where I gotta go? Hey? Guess where I gotta go?
So, like, what else? Like, we really haven't missed much else other than that.
Like,
so.
just deep on my guard there gives him that little tick.
Yeah.
Lucky,
Yeah.
like, just little misses like that cost us.
Well, the third end was shaping up so nice.
Yeah.
We had pretty good rock position, but it just never worked out for us. So I don't know.
One of those freezes. Yeah, 2 really good freezes.
Yeah. Their second's not a great hitter. I mean, he hits the rock, but he's
Just kind of all over the board.
yeah.
I need more rocks in front.
Еще мандаринка осталась.
Ешь. Подождать пока момента надо и все.
Да, ну вот сейчас вы с Хайнером, что-то, наверное, сейчас вот.
Самое главное, контроль сохранять и работать автоматически.
Они тоже ждут.
Они также ждут, что вы встанете.
Yeah, still good, buddy. Still, boys. Let's make this. Touch more. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, guys. Good end, though.
Doesn't make the draw. Only scores a single Canada in the 4th end. Andrei Dudov. Well, Peel for the blank. We certainly had a few blanks in the first half. A total of 4 zeros on the board. So Canada leading by 1 at half-time. So we see all the games this evening. USA leading Scotland 2-1. Germany up by 2 shots on Sweden. Norway with a 1-point lead on Switzerland, as well as Italy with a 3-2 lead on New Zealand. You see the percentages for Canada, Russia. It's been a well-played game, not just because we've had an open game and lots of blanks. Whenever they've gotten stones in play, they've really made good use of it. Seen great doubles and draws and taps and freezes. So we'll just be hoping for a bit more of an aggressive game, because certainly the teams are playing well.
Трешка-то будет вообще.
Бомба.
Canada and Russia will make it back onto the ice for the 6th end. It's, well, binary code on the scoreboard. Only the single point up for Canada. They lead the Russians here in Krasnoyarsk. World Junior Curling Championships 2020. All teams playing for gold. I'm Sander Rolvag, joined by Rona Howie. It's 2 teams that have seemingly just been able to equalize each other so far.
15-7.
Yep, both matching each other's play. And I think it's going to be one of these games that comes down to, and then any team makes half a mistake, the other team's going to capitalize and take the jump.
When you play a game like this, only 1 point in 5 ends. Does scoring a deuce, scoring 2 points, seem bigger then?
Повалить можно.
Yeah, it's a bigger result when you've got that 2 in the scoreboard.
Нет, сам.
Because the way this game's going, we could just be seeing singles till the end of it.
На мою ногу. Что, встань?
Слишком близко не надо тоже.
But both
Коля,
these
извини,
teams will
проспал, что
be
я.
trying their hardest to get their 2 with the hammer.
Вроде по весу 4 было.
Russia played to get the blank at the fifth end because they want to score here at the sixth, so they'll want to get their 2.
Yeah, but this rocks in here quick. 2. 2, 3.
You can see the birthday boy, 93% today, so he's doing everything right.
Still a corner. Hard, Braid.
Gonna probably be in.
He's maybe been promised some birthday cake at the end of the day.
Oh.
Not in.
Okay. It's fine. Good. 16-1 and a 15-7.
Sounds about right.
These teams only have 1 game left tomorrow in the round robin.
Whoa.
Russia will play Sweden and Canada will play Scotland.
Валить. Валить.
Давай, вали.
Валить.
Ну, окей.
Он прямо всю дорогу идет. Можно поуже ставить на 0.
Rolls out here.
Сетка шире стояла, да?
Она стоит вот так вот от камня. Он прямо всю...
Really need to keep the shooter in play.
Useless guarding a top
If you want to score their 2.
Yeah. It's that or this, and I hate that. This T-line.
If this was a couple of years ago, we might see Canada peel the corner. But with the 5-rock rule, you're going to have to wait
T.
1 more
That's
goal.
good. T. All you.
T back 4.
Close. Zach, go ahead. Go ahead, Zach. Line's
Hard,
getting
Zach,
really
you're
good.
bending it.
Really, really good. Keep going.
Hard,
keep
Zach.
going. Really nice, Braden.
Good sweep.
Perfect.
Really nice tap up. Keeps it top tee.
Trying to walk in front of them. Just need less ice.
А вес?
Вот. Колодка, окей. Давай колодку.
Вес, колодка.
Свип. Свип. До конца свип. Да. Свип. Внимательно, внимательно.
Going for the short stone. I think they'll be over curling. Might catch the top one.
Roll.
Gets it past and gets
Да.
pretty good roll.
Маленький ролл.
I thought that was all over the front. Sweeper's able to hold it.
Хорош, Миша.
Эта сторона получше, да?
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Close.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Canada hoping to
Yep.
just make the roll back.
Hard roll. Hard roll. Hard roll. Yep. Keep going. Keep
And
going.
they
Hard.
will. That's a real good pair by this guy right here.
Sitting better now.
Makes the tap up, then the hit and roll.
Nice. Really nice.
Только не стей. Стей
Yeah,
нельзя.
really nice.
Давай вот
Controlled
так.
weight. Perfect roll.
Свип. Да.
Вес контрол.
Свип.
Контрол вес.
Воу. Свип.
Блин, ни туда, ни сюда.
Перевал.
Again, Russia roll out.
Меня не
Need to keep their shooters in play. Want to try and set up a 2.
Ладно, сейчас.
Весом контрол прям.
Я его еще потом... Я захвачу чужой, я его откину.
Like this.
So Canada won't peel the corner guard. If they really play the scoreboard, they could have let Russia blank in the 6th here.
Nice.
Your full line.
Try and force them in 7. But
Line's good.
they have a pretty good shot stone in there, so throwing up the center guard for now.
Good.
High 2.
I think it's Braden. Yeah, go ahead, Braden. Yep, a little bit. Yep.
Maybe just wanting to force the issue a little bit,
Keep going,
seeing
keep
how
going. Gotta cross it a bit. Gotta
they barely
cross it
had
a
a
bit.
score
Keep
the whole
going, keep
game.
going. Okay, good spot.
Perhaps want that hammer back.
Прямо. Я его помягче буду делать, расчетку. Надо запомнить.
Есть колодка?
Борт.
А?
Борт.
Окей.
Внимание!
Есть колодка плюс!
Свип!
Вау!
Только линия!
Воу!
Вау!
Супервес!
Воу! Воу! Внимание, валить! Да, валить! Да. Вот сюда можно ролл. Вот сюда ролл. Один свипует. Один.
Just enough to punch that one through. Rolls to the wing.
Он не в доме?
Easy. Aboard. Easy. Easy.
Canada has one really impressive statistic so far this week. They have an 87% force efficiency,
Clean.
meaning when they give up a score, 87% of the time, it's just a single.
Hard to it. Hard
They've
to
actually
it.
only given
Hard
up
to
a score of 2 twice
Good luck.
the entire week, and that's the maximum amount of points they've actually given up in a single end.
Very impressive.
That's crazy numbers. So, playing last one against Canada, you are having a hard time getting multiple points on the board.
Мы делаем большой ролл.
Yes, control.
So when Russia have made these half shots and rolling out, it's even lessening their chances.
Без колодка!
Внимание,
Борт!
свип!
Свип!
Без борт!
Свип! Стей идет!
Окей,
And these
брось!
stats are available
Whoa,
for all
whoa,
coaches to look
whoa.
at. And you wonder how many of the coaches here look at that and feed that information back to the players before they go on for the game.
Я смотрю, контрол договаривались.
Меньше веса, да?
На вес контрол договаривались?
Какой вес они сказали?
And we see the coaches. Piotr Dron certainly scribbling away.
Это нормально.
Ненормально, только если он ролл сделает, конечно.
Слушай, а можно было вообще вести?
Да? Не, правильно как бы.
Control. Oh. Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
Easy. Whoa.
Yep, hair big.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes. Hard. Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Tap.
Yep. No
Whoa.
attack.
No roll.
No.
Makes a hit and roll in behind the centre guard. Wow. So accurate on the hit and rolls today, Canada.
Yeah, nice controlled weight. Use your sweepers.
Such a key shot to be able to play.
You were right.
If you can make your hit and rolls all game, you're most likely winning. So Andrei Dudov having to run the centre guard back here.
Внимание.
Close,
Блин, он сейчас туда уйдет.
just runs it past and actually jams on the back 12. Unlucky. Did not see that happening. That's a tough break. That stone just barely hanging on to the back line. Comes into play.
Чего?
Беру этот заранее отбор тут. Ну, зафасили нас. Если...
Just bite. Just bite. Just okay. Then if he knows it for the double, we steal one.
And if we're a tight guard, that's
That tight guard's
let's just
fine.
get the line.
Yeah, get the line right.
Yeah, let's get 4 feet faster than small.
Yeah.
So let's give it to us. We'll get you there.
Eat a little less. Yeah, this turn's curling more. But
Yeah. Okay, it still looks good, buddy. Give it to us.
Good comment there from the front end. Just make sure to give the draw to us, the sweepers. Just not wanting their skip to overthrow anything. They want to sweep. They want to be able to pitch in, even if it means going coast to coast.
Looks okay. Easy. Whoa.
I'd much rather go coast to coast on a rock than have it slip a foot too deep by itself. We're hoping to just nibble the rings. They come in top 12.
I didn't mind it out of my hand either.
It's pretty good there still. Canada lines 3.
This one will get 2 shots at least. Sorry? You shocked? Makes him get 2 shots.
Взял бы.
Может, конец дома?
У меня...
Ну, конец давай.
Толкнуть, Андрей.
Давай
Давай
конец.
Вот так.
Щетку
Сюда же
сейчас.
пришел. Я не знаю.
Here, can hear Jock say,
Подожди.
makes him look at 2 shots, meaning
Колодка вес.
he's going to have to make a decision
Конец дома.
either to play the run double or bring the weight down and chase the shot stone. It's always good to have your opponent question what shot to play. It will be the softer shot. Need to be careful here. Can't afford to wreck on the top red.
Whoa! Валить! Валить!
Вообще под ними ничего не делай, Миша.
Looking pretty good here from Andrei Dudov. Will roll, but how far? Actually, he rolls too far. Way too far. And that looks like a steal of 2 for Canada. It is confirmed. Steal of 2 for Canada. Looked like Russia were in control. Somehow missed the communication. Dudov rolls too far. And that is a huge score for Canada. In this 1-point game, it's now a 3-point game, all belonging to Canada.
What the heck is that? Just a bunch of numbers.
Let's pull up our socks here and get the...
Shocked you didn't wear your McDavid ones.
Still in the hotel. Save them.
Saving them. You're good.
Hair more than the last one this round.
Like that. Line's good. Easy if you can, guys. Take a look.
Line's good.
Looks okay. Looks okay.
Line's perfect.
14-9. Should be money. Make it good, guys. Make it good. 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 Make it good.
With a steal of 2, Canada will bring their first one in top 4, leading Russia 3-0. So Russia haven't scored in 6 ends here. Certainly about time. 4 ends to play. Chasing the game.
Только вес. Даже можно, Миша. Вес, внимательно, внимательно вес.
They haven't played bad at all.
Нет,
Just need to sharpen up on a few shots, some stone positioning, and
Вот сюда.
try and get the hit and roll staying in the house rather than rolling out. Canada are playing really well and putting the pressure on.
Пилиться просто и все время.
Make her there right now. It looks a little tight though.
4, 5.
Line's nice.
6. 5.
Do you need this?
Line's good.
No. Bouncing a little.
Just
8.
hair. Wait,
Line's
it's like
7.
Looks
Exact
close.
same. Bouncing half. No, 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 no.
Jordan a bit.
Just a little bounce. Just line him up. Line him up. Yep, yep, yep. Braden.
Yet again, great stone positioning from Canada.
This guy loves the
Zachary
TV
certainly
games.
got his draw
He
weight.
lives for him.
It's pretty good there. Gets them lined up as well. You wouldn't want to half check your own red there. Russia could come around those stones later on, and it'd be nice to have them just lined straight back.
Вес. Только линия. Вес, внимательно.
Coming straight around the corner guard this time, Russia.
Можно валить.
Вали, Миш.
Может, давай увезем туда, чтобы не достали.
Вали, 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 вали. Давай, 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 вали.
Won't mind coming deep, just
Давай, давай,
want to
давай,
get buried.
еще, вали, 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 вали.
Doesn't
Все
quite
прямо
get
идет.
there.
Ай-яй-яй.
7/8. Do you like it? I don't hate it. I threw it here. We just saw it, right? Yeah.
It's a very typical Canadian
Whoa.
reply
Backboard.
on curling
Wait,
anyway.
Back up. Curl. Whatever your name, Zach. Back up.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Hard curl.
I don't like it.
Hard
Almost
curl.
bored. I don't hate it.
Hard curl. Keep going. Keep going.
Which
Hard
means
stick,
it's a
hard stick.
possibility I could play that one.
I feel like it
Yeah,
generally
good shot.
means,
Just a little big.
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. But then the psychologist in the camp will say,
Well,
a positive reply. I really like that.
And make it look like I'm talking to you about something.
Russia making a play on the red stones here.
Yes, board
Could just catch it right on the nose. Sit frozen, but over curling here. Vlasenka. That is not what you need. Chasing the game, you need to keep your shooter and play. That one rolls
Миша, шутер
almost
надо
all the way
оставлять.
out. Certainly out of the house. So making life pretty easy for Canada. They'll peel the corner guard. Braden Payette, well,
I like following the rock.
make it simple.
Really good throw. Just stay here and dig for weight. Good shot, though, bud. Good pair.
Боковой, да.
So nothing really in play for Russia to work with.
Весна, да?
Дальний!
Делай вес. Делай вес. Делай вес. Делай вес.
Линия будет,
Будет
только
вес!
Супер вес. Вижу вес.
Будет!
Окей.
Есть,
Хорошо.
есть,
Надо!
есть.
Зачем нам дальний гард?
А его пил делается.
Да, любой.
Ну ладно, вдруг промажет.
Only started curling 2 years ago. Vlasenka. Pretty impressive to be doing so well at the World Juniors.
To it. To it. To it. To it.
Born in 2003. So after he won the Olympics, Rona.
Yeah, thanks
We're
for
getting
that,
tight for
Xander.
time, just so you know. Yeah, you're funny.
That is impressive, this young Russian team. Not a huge amount of experience between them. But they're really holding their own at this championship on home soil.
Вес, Тилайн.
Меня супер!
Вес, Тилайн.
Не пошире пока! Внимание! Вот сюда надо вести, вот сюда!
Тилайн.
Можно валить!
Давай,
Валить,
давай,
да,
давай,
да,
давай,
да,
давай,
да,
давай,
да,
давай,
да,
еще,
валить.
еще.
До конца, да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да!
Давай, 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 зати. Давай, 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 давай,
Just trying to
давай.
use that red as cover and come round. Doesn't bury it.
Нам надо зайти.
Чего надо было уже?
Sits
Еще
in the
надо было,
open.
Свип, вот сюда надо было.
I wonder if you might get a bit more
Those is
finish
terrible.
coming
I
in
like
the
to roll
intern.
here, though.
Я же сказал, везем за камень.
We'll see if they'll give that a go, given the opportunity.
Let him know it's down. Clean.
Canada will try and hit here. Probably try and stick around as well.
Yep, clean. Yep.
Get the force on the board.
Hard. 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 Roll,
Try to roll away,
Really good. Really good.
which they'll do. So, do you want to risk it here, Russia? Play the aggressive shot, or is it time to bail out, take the blank, try again in the next end?
Really touched him.
Just a nick, you know.
No, they're coming around. Can't wait too long.
Идем, затеваем.
Щетки много раз в прошлый раз.
Немного бы это сразу бы слип взялись.
Затевай,
Он бы еще больше отвалил.
Он бы еще больше, да, отвалил. Поуже возьми еще.
А почему вы не терли тогда?
Жирок
валили?
шел, потому что мы валили его все время. Кто-нибудь уже возьми.
Меня есть!
Мест побольше. 4
Меня
за, 6
шире
за.
пока!
Вес
Шире!
конец.
Сюда делай!
Вес норма, только линия. Конец идет. Вообще может пролететь.
Валить! Валить!
Вау.
Валить, да, валить.
Вес нельзя.
Вот сюда надо хотя бы.
Не-не-не-не.
Сам иди туда.
Just hangs on.
Чури по линии.
A cheeky kick.
Is that good?
That's one way to get rid of
Я
it.
ползу.
Я взял. Он настолько, кстати, и завалил.
Well, sure, yeah. What kind of weight?
Peel. Go, Peel.
He's just ripping it.
У меня ошибка, то, что я два шута.
Может быть,
It was wide open, right?
сейчас надо отыгрываться как-то.
Edge on edge. Throwing this Peel. Yeah. Just get rid of it.
Yeah. Even that same firm you're throwing is good.
Yeah, I'll
but
throw
go-
this easy Peel.
Yeah, feels
I get
nice.
7.
Сторона, в эту сторону левая сторона, они не валят. Можешь по ним.
Clean. Clean. Just clean.
So accurate with the up weight.
Good horse.
Quite often a trait of the tuck slide players.
Yeah, we do.
Now Russia will play the hit.
Роу делаем.
Чуть поуже!
Almost like it's a stone too late. Because if they don't make this absolutely perfect,
Контрол
they're
побольше.
definitely getting forced.
Линия.
Might have been a better idea to have done that with the previous
Поднять,
stone.
Ничего.
Maybe get a double
Роу взять!
with this
Не
one,
без
Роу!
рола.
and then the
Без
blank.
рола.
Роу!
Trying to roll in behind the other red. Won't get there. Rolls to the open side.
Tough point.
So if Canada can hit and stick, Russia will be forced to take their one.
Easy weight. Yeah, throw her good. Right on nose. You got it, buddy. Throw it good. Hair big.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa, off. Easy up. Clean.
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 Zach.
Zach.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
No roll, no roll. Hard, no roll.
Will make the hit and stick. Russia looking to see if they can
Not El Terrible.
play the double
Pardon?
and
Not
roll
El
out for the
Terrible.
blank.
Tougher blank now. Not bad.
White tooth looks nice.
It's possible, but very hard and quite
Как
risky.
хорошо.
Perhaps not necessary. Probably still with a fighting chance in the game if they take their one here.
По весу, как думаете, сколько?
3.
3 нормально.
Тройка, да, с плюсом. Ну, таким, как я делаю.
Окей.
Last stone, seventh end.
Вес 1.
Нет.
Пока. Тела.
Andriy
Внимание.
Dudov
Не-не-не-не.
Нет.
Нельзя. 4 за.
facing two.
Сам до конца.
Sweepers staying right
Не
off of this
проспать!
one.
Не проспать с весом! С весом не проспать! Свип! 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 Да-да-да-да-да! Свип!
Dudov
Делай, делай, делай,
calling on the
делай!
sweepers.
Вес! Делай, 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 делай!
I was worried they fell asleep for a second there. Certainly didn't have too much weight on it, but it will get there. Top forfeit. Russia scored their one. So Russia finally on the board, but trailing Canada by 2 after 7.
Good our deuce. Deuce or blank.
Even if we score here, right? Like, even if we
Yeah.
take 1 here, it's still really good.
Deuce here is great or blank.
Deuce here is good.
Blank's great.
Then I like taking at least one.
As long,
You like taking 1 here?
as long I don't know. As long as we give up a steal, I think it's mission accomplished.
8, 10, usually you want to take, even if it's 1. Like, in some scenarios, people have actually just drawn the full open house. Because it's actually harder to, like, blank, then take, than it is to take, force, or even, like, because if we...
Не знаю зачем.
Можно.
Так. Серая. Армавес!
Ближний карт надо.
Ближний делай.
Линии побольше.
Можно выше. Хотя
Делай поближе.
25-й едет.
Делай
Побольше
ближе.
линии, давай, Андрей.
Максимально близко, хорошо
Давай,
тянется
давай,
еще.
давай,
Да.
вали.
25.
Еще. Можно. Все. 26 почти.
I'm throwing the 5.
Russia gets their first score. Had to wait 7 ends.
Say it.
And only the single point, so Canada with a stronghold on the game. Leading 3 shots to 1 with hammer in the 8th end. You would think just scoring here for the Canadians will be a win.
Top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, absolutely.
Line's nice.
I want to score at 8.
Line's good.
They've got the advantage on the scoreboard.
Line's perfect, guys. Be good. Top 8, boys. Keep going. Good sweep, boys. Got a white. Great spot.
Yeah, really nice. Zachary has got his draw weight in his back pocket tonight.
Good throw.
Great lead set up every end.
I just didn't release it after that wanted
Плюс был хороший.
Эстилайн.
Только вес.
О, линия пошире пока.
4 за. Пока нельзя.
Внимательно вес.
Супер вес.
Валить можно.
Пока.
Ти.
Вали, Миш. Только Миш.
Только Миша.
Только Миш.
Может.
So Lysakov is coming right around. Slips back tee.
Top 4.
I like following that.
We see the comparisons
Good
of leads
cheese,
this
Taylor,
evening.
yeah.
Very close, both of them
You
having
touch the guard, it's a 10.
very solid
Yeah, it's not the end
games.
of the world.
Okay.
We're not liking that call, are we?
No.
I'm not against
No.
it.
Error flash is just
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah. Same weight, top 4.
Хорошо. Теперь Миша был насчет призова. Сейчас следующий.
Say hair more.
You think so? Line only, hair more. Yep, line.
Line only right now.
Yep, line.
T.
Keep it out there. Back 4. Keep it out there. Back 4. Whoa. Jordan, go ahead. Back 8. Yep, keep going. You got a
Sweeper's
chance.
happy with the weight.
Good miss. Attaboy. Perfect. Really good. It's really good, Zach.
Yeah, really nice tap back.
I played it.
Play what you want, buddy.
My goodness.
Вес вроде будет, хороший плюс был.
Только линия.
Только вес.
Пока Ти. Ти едет.
О, поднять.
Контакт
Много.
небольшой.
Даже больше. Андрей.
Контакт, большой контакт.
Конец.
So Sweeper's backing off this. It's got plenty running on it. And just bounce off.
Ай-яй-яй.
Это плохо.
Много веса берет Миша.
Это очень плохо.
So now
Ты по весу.
the free guard zone is over. Canada can start opening up the front.
Я тебе говорю, много. Да. Я просто видел, Андрей что-то начал так степовываться. Я такой, Андрей, смотри, больше плюса. Он такой, а.
Whoa. Whoa. Jordan. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got a chance. You got a chance. Okay. Okay, good. I don't know if he realizes that one guard is perfectly fine there.
I don't know.
And there we see the numbers for the second players. Braden just ahead. But again, both having very solid game.
Гарда.
Да, гарда.
Гард? Да.
Да.
Гард, да? Гард восстанавливаем.
So Russia need to put a guard back in play here. Try and force an error out of Canada.
Так, вес есть.
Да, плюс хороший был.
Средний, ближний.
Средний, оставляем.
25. 25.
Линия будет.
Даже больше чуть.
26.
26.
25,5, ладно. Уговорил. Да, побольше он не кивали, потому что...
Almost just gotta do.
Хорош.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Хороший гард.
Все равно рано поздно придется.
Clean. Just clean. Yep. That's fine.
How are you calling there?
Peels the centre guard.
Super thin.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. There.
Гард.
Yeah, Canada playing a very clinical game this evening.
Линия есть.
Гард. Средний.
Средний делаем.
Средний, дальний.
Вот сюда.
Финиш. Давай, сип. Можно.
Можно валить. Да, валить.
So Russia will guard.
Да, валить.
Canada will peel. At
At
some point, Russia will come around that redstone top 12. Do you ever see Canada switch gears before Russia makes that draw?
Еще бросочек останавливаем.
Or are they just happy to keep it open?
I think Canada will just keep things open. They've got last stone. Happy to even take a one here.
So when do you come in if you're Russia? You wait one more?
Yeah, Skip's first. Or in this case,
Дальний гард.
fourth
Делать
thrower,
Давай захок, делай главное.
because the Skip's playing
Yes,
third
делай,
stones.
да.
Очень надо.
Будет,
Давай,
вижу,
давай,
вижу,
давай,
вижу,
захок
будет.
сделай.
Будет,
Давай, 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 давай,
будет.
захок хотя бы.
Будет.
Barely makes it over.
Еще.
Yeah, it's a very long guard, not very beneficial.
Canada will still peel.
Clean. Good. Well, see what he does here. If he makes it perfect, we could almost just split those reds, eh?
Yeah. Split
Going
he goes
out.
top 4.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if he's playing it now, we can rip without a whole lot of
Well, that or try the run.
risk, right? That's what I mean, like run that. It was on my last one, you never did it for the games.
No.
It'll be close.
Andrei Dudov. Real important shot here. Trying to set up for a steal.
You gotta make moves sooner than later.
Сам пока.
At least get the force out of
Сам.
Canada. Just waiting for this to bend, and it will just curl in time. Lock
Straight
on that
nose.
red stone back four.
Here high.
Good draw.
At this.
Actually, yeah.
Perfectly
Nose is
welded.
real good. Here high's fine.
You're throwing the out here?
I'm throwing the out, yeah.
Heel?
Jock,
Yeah,
Gaultier,
Yeah,
not
rail the
spending
beat.
much
Need a
time.
hair low.
Calling this
Rail
shot.
and beat, I
Will
think you get both.
play the run
Yeah.
back.
What turn you throwing?
Out.
100% on hits today. So, odds are in his
Throw
favor.
everybody else make this.
Some positive
It's you, Braden.
reinforcement from the front end. Big kick.
Yep.
Out to hack.
Hard. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, just over curl this time, so first small mistake from Jock on the big weight.
That's
Does
fine.
open up the front though.
Yeah, I just didn't throw it great. It's not bad though.
No, that's fine. Open it up.
Мне нравится вот сюда. Вот здесь. Пусть бьет. Окей.
Just threw it bad. Sorry.
Сейчас был 2. Гарда?
Какой гард? Мы везем ребят вот сюда. Здесь.
Ближе, окей.
То есть вот эту зону перекрыть.
6
Только
футов,
6 футов,
да?
короче. Только нельзя делать, чтобы он просто стей делал. Нельзя так. Чуть добавить. Поуже.
Поменьше.
6 до.
Поуже линия.
6 футов.
Делать, ребята.
Начало.
Делать, ребята, да.
По линии важно.
Давай, давай, давай.
Делать. Да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да. Не сделать, да. Да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да. Еще.
That's
Давай, давай, давай.
the intensity we like to see from Andrei Dudov. Calling on his sweepers. Wanted that a bit deeper though, and wanted that top 8 foot.
What do we
We
take? Just
remember
this
you threw
side?
back 12. Or
Давай,
like,
давай.
Делать. Да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да. Не сделать, да. Да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да-да. Еще.
Давай, давай.
Plenty encouragement for his sweepers. They're exhausted at the end of it,
20 минут.
catching their breath.
Представляешь, не тащи. Какой форс? Хорошо, что не было.
You know, a little less than that, actually. We didn't quite get to center. A little less.
Yeah, it's all good. You got her, buddy. Same way.
Even a little less. I'd hate for it to run.
Yeah, I agree.
Last stone. And this 8th end for Canada, drawing the forfeit.
I like that.
Score the single point
Go
and
ahead.
stay
Mine's fine.
well ahead of Russia.
Mine's fine.
Hard, boys. Mine's
A
perfect.
mistake here, and they let
Mine's good.
Russia
Can't hurt it.
back
Yep.
in.
Hard, Braden.
Yep.
Lean, bud.
They
Lean.
make
Go.
it.
Lean on it.
And it's a nail in the coffin.
Hard, lean. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep
Just
going, Braden.
past
Keep
the
going.
guard.
Lean on it,
What
bud.
a
Keep
sweep
going.
from the front end here to get it right on the lid. Wow, I thought that was nowhere close. Somehow, that strong front end able to carry the stone coast to coast, bring it in for the single point. So Canada will lead 4 shots to 1 on Russia after 8 ends of play.
Надо 2 брать. Берем 2 и крадем.
Take your time. Do you need time?
Yeah, I know.
20 minutes, so.
Yeah, we only have 20 minutes.
Take a breather if you need.
Don't think that's enough time. We're gonna run out.
I don't think so.
I told Jock we were at 24 playing 7. I said, keep an eye on the clock. We're tight for time. Oh, I like it.
Mine's good.
I don't think that's light.
All you guys.
Might be.
Run like you're close.
Mine's good.
Run like you're good. 14-9, should be good, boys. Make it good. Make it nice, make it nice, make it nice. Great brush, boys. Braden, you could have taken a 10-minute break if you wanted to.
Canada realizing they have quite a lot of time left. They have over 20 minutes of thinking time left to play two ends. They've just been extremely efficient. Of course, we've had quite a few blank ends, but they certainly don't mess around too much, the Canadians. And also perhaps just showing that the Russians haven't been able to ask too many questions of Canada in this game. This one needing to creep over the hog line for Russia. It does. We have one game finished this evening.
A couple more feet, please.
We'll see Germany picking up a win on Sweden, 8 shots to 2. One huge leap towards playoff for them. USA up 4-3 on Scotland. Switzerland leading Norway 5-2, and Italy 6-4 up on New Zealand.
Say easy early or hard early? He said hard early.
No, you're never touching this.
We're top 4 for Rye.
14-3.
We're back 4, back 4. It's not terrible.
Not bad.
It's not bad, Zach. Good throw.
Not bad at all. They didn't want to sweep. I said easy early, and then they went a little bit early.
Yeah.
Good brush. Whatever.
Вес есть!
Много
Получше,
линий.
Катя. Внимательно вес.
Давай, могу я повалить.
По линии будет, по линии есть. Только вес.
Валить, валить. Да, вали. Давай, давай,
Валить
давай,
вместе
давай.
можно.
Вдвоем.
Вместе.
Вдвоем.
Да. Ближе,
Давай,
ближе
давай,
делай.
давай,
Да.
сделай. Давай, еще.
Молодец.
Что вместе все будет?
Потому что вес нормальный, хороший.
I think the tap's probably better than the just walking it there. T.
Еще ближе, зачем его делать?
Top 4. Big ad.
Top 4, T.
Close line.
Top 4 only.
Line's pretty close.
Jordan's.
Barely tapping.
Jordan, go ahead. Whoa, Zach, everything.
Really good communication the whole way down the ice with this Canadian team.
Both of you, keep going, both of you. Real good.
Good sweep.
Always very encouraging to each other.
Провеси хочет.
Или бить будем?
Мне кажется, лучше пробить. Да.
Давай.
Много камней тоже не надо.
Стой.
Стей. Стей, да?
Stay roll.
Playing a pretty big weight here, Russia.
Свип.
Control.
That's where I perhaps would like to see them bring the weight down a little bit. And perhaps just split the Reds and keep them around
Поддержать, чтобы они
rather
вместе
than
отъехали.
kill them.
Ну ладно.
Yeah, just tap them back and use them as backing,
В
as
принципе,
catchers.
Нам не стыдно, надо было лужу попадать, там расстояние-то
там
маленькое,
красный
ё-моё.
мешать будет. Для них.
Just makes it a
Ну это надо
little bit easier for Canada.
Okay.
Less stones in behind,
We're just talking other
less
scenarios.
catchers.
You don't like the peel, eh?
We're 1-2.
Well, I thought this one, the high one.
Why?
They have to throw a run to get their red
I
out,
guess
don't
that's
they?
true.
Well, they could freeze to it.
Is this terrible?
Sure.
I think that's the call.
Okay. I like it.
Because if they make the freeze, what does it matter if that top one's gone or not?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I like
If
your
we're gonna
call.
rep, we're repping this.
I like this.
Okay.
I like the call. Probably easy.
I like,
Control.
yeah, control.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Clean. Yes. Yep. Whoa, it's fine. Clean. Whoa, whoa.
Clean.
Jordan,
no.
go ahead.
No.
Jordan, go ahead. Yes, 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 yes. Go a bit, go a bit.
Right over. Right over.
Good.
Shot. Давай.
We'll talk about that one.
What?
So we'll talk about that one.
Нормальная линия?
Думаю, норма, да.
Making a
Меня
mental
оттуда
note.
свалил на гард.
Thinking they'll discuss that call after the game with their coaches. If they made the right call or not.
Надо вес. Пока вообще средний гард. Делай ближе. Гард! Средний.
Russia looking for the corner freeze, the one Canada was expecting, but this one coming up well short.
Не надо валить, не надо валить.
And the wheels slowly coming off for Russia here.
4-6.
Believe they have enough corner guards.
I think that's more than enough. Yeah.
Play the scoreboard.
Well, it's
Which
there's
one,
3
though?
corner guards.
Yeah, play
I
the
mean, you could
scoreboard, peel
probably
the
get
guard,
all
but
3. It's
there's
just
3.
insanely
Make sure we
dicey.
get one.
We can really hurt ourselves, though.
Make sure we get one.
Probably just kill the one he just threw.
Huh?
The one he
Probably
just threw
this one, right?
probably the-
Yeah, I agree.
Just that one.
Yeah, just rip
Also,
that
as
one.
well, Canada are 3 up. If they lose a 2 at this end, it's not a disaster. They're 1 up with a hammer coming home. And very easy to get sucked into the
Clean. Clean, clean, clean.
situation that you're lying 3.
Really nice.
No, that's the call.
I think
And
so.
that's why they're saying, just play
We
the
could try the
scoreboard.
triple, but there's just
A good
it's not a ton of merit in it, right? Because there's just so much
point by the
crap
team
that
member
isn't
up to
hitting
Skip
it.
to say, play the scoreboard. Don't think about
Like we
anything
just
else.
said, the degree of difficulty on that shot's so high.
Блин, он идеально закрыт.
Линия норма.
Поэтому фрисе надо.
Ну, это будет... Надо что, мягко сделать?
Такой средний.
I think especially with the 5-rock rule, you just never feel 100% safe until the game is over.
Линия есть.
Seen so many
Вес
games
поменьше.
turned around,
Только вес,
even in the
ребята.
last end. Teams coming back from
Меня
being 3
сначала.
Только вес!
Сначала.
Внимательно вес, вес.
6 до. Многовато линии, многовато линии. Много линии. Можно валить. Вот сюда, вот сюда.
Давай за него как-нибудь
Воу,
там.
воу.
real close with the corner freeze here. Perfect weight. Just had to curl
Супер.
a hair more. Real
Make
good
sure.
effort.
I don't know. Play it tight. If you hit the guard, you hit the guard. Control.
Just edge on edge.
Yeah. Just control.
Control.
Yep.
Just nice.
Hard.
Hard, Zach.
Hard.
Hard, Zach. Lean, buddy. You got it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
flop to the middle, flop to the middle. Good.
I thought he was calling the peel. I thought we were calling the peel.
Yeah, what?
I thought you were calling the peel. Like, I thought
Like
you
peel
thought
away?
you were on the guard. No.
Oh, no. No,
Like, no, we're still
I called for the
live.
roll away, but I didn't call the line like I wanted to roll away.
Бор?
Контрол.
Artem Karitnikov.
Поднять!
Внимание. Свип.
Поднять! Нет!
Воу. Воу.
Нет,
Валить!
ничего.
Валить,
Вали,
валить,
вали,
валить, валить, валить. Воу, свип. Воу, свип.
Зря.
Хорош. Супер.
Gets a nice roll behind the cover.
I'm just checking.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
be
it does.
1-2.
I don't think we bother.
Yeah, we're definitely.
You could play this. What's the point, right?
It's like
Wasting
the
a
same
shot.
situation we had last game.
Anywhere
We're
in.
2.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it.
This?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, catch.
Edge button.
So they were taken.
The
Should
most
never
we're
be
gonna have is
tight.
2.
Open's not bad.
Let's take a little more then.
Well, I think this is good.
Okay. A little more speedage, but top 8.
Yeah, same weight's good.
I think so.
Even if we're opening makes the hit and flop, you draw there again.
He's going to have to work for 2.
That's a paper thin double if he wants. Same weight, you got it, buddy.
Так, ты сейчас будешь ВНН через Лизу делать.
Да, надо как-то это... Киви на Киви представить, да?
Top 4, top 8. Push slow. Mine's good, room. It's really stopping, guys. No, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay.
Always Braden.
Okay.
Still top 4.
Gonna have to go at the end.
A little bit, Braden. Yeah, go ahead.
Finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Gotta go.
Not working his sweepers
Really good spot.
as hard this time. Jock, Gautier. Puts it right where they wanted that stone. And Canada lies 3.
Great stone positioning.
Just terrible. That was just,
Russia wondering now what to do. How can they get a 2
Давай,
out of
может,
this?
как-то вот так это сделаем. Потом рискнем броском.
Давай бортом, короче, вот так попробуем.
Давай. В принципе, я не знаю даже, что это еще.
Ну да.
Роу, делаем к центру. Если гар будут ставить они, закрывать свой камень, это будет хорошо. Я буду рисковать потом бить.
Но это не борт.
Без контрол.
Внимание.
Да, это контрол.
Playing the hit here, Russia.
Внимание. Роу взять! Роу взять!
Not really sure about this call. Just trying to bring the Yellowstone behind the corner guards into play. Either way, they're clutching at straws to score 2 here. You might think they could have frozen the back stone, but against Jacques Gautier's hitting abilities, I'm not sure if you can actually place the stone with your hands good enough. So opted for the hit and roll, but it stays partially open. Able to chase it.
Zach. Hard Zach.
Oh, do we get a small mistake here? Oh, no. Found the curl eventually. Almost too close on the top, Britta, in the end. A tiny scare.
I was flash scored.
Canada will lie 3 once more.
From flashing to...
Gotta smile at his office.
Okay, well, Zach's just a beast.
A beast.
Not much to do here for Andrei Drostov. Andrei Dudov. My apologies.
Артем, это побольше веса.
Я вижу, поднять, говорю.
Побольше.
Нет, хороший.
Just throw the forfeit, score the single.
Только вес.
Внимание, не поднять весом.
Легко. Свип. Садится очень сильно.
Делай, вес.
And they lost it here. Looked like they were in control, but this one is pulling up shy. So another steal of 2 for Canada. Is that it? Is that it for the game? It is. Russia will concede. Oh, they put up a really good fight. I must say, Team Russia, it was a good game by both. But with that steal of 2 earlier on by Canada, there was just no way back for the Russians. And Team Canada really sailing up as title contenders here after winning now 7 straight games. Final score over Russia, 6-2. Can Canada win 3 gold medals in a row?
Numbers in that one.
Won the last 2 years. And they're just storming into the playoff stages.
You ran right through me.
Ali loves to cheer.
And for Russia,
No Laurie this game, though.
What will this
No Laurie. No
do to
Laurie
their
blood
playoff
curdling
implications?
Yeah.
Their hopes might look pretty slim with that loss. A team so desperately looking to play
That's your birthday
in front of
present
home
from the church.
fans.
Yeah, happy birthday.
HBD, Zach.
6-1 the score for Canada. Really impressive display. Did not miss many shots at all. We'll get a word in with Jacques Gauthier. As well as take a look at some of the highlights we had from that game. We're also just going to look elsewhere in the Crystal Ice Arena. This penultimate session in the men's competition round robin. We had Germany beating Sweden earlier. But there's still 3 games ongoing. One is USA, Scotland. They're all tied, playing the 8th end. Switzerland with a stronghold on Norway, 6-2, and Italy 6-4 up on New Zealand. We take a look at the standings. With that Canada win, means Germany are also through the playoff stages, meaning there's only 2 spots left, and that could either go to Scotland or Sweden, and perhaps Russia with a chance still, sitting at 4-4. They play Sweden tomorrow, and then of course Scotland also win one more game, taking on Canada, so it's going to be a tough game. Taking a look back at our live game. 7th end.
Okay.
So desperately wanting to score a big end to come back, but forced to draw the forfeit to score the single. First point on the board for the Russians, though. In the 8th end, finally putting some pressure on Canada. Lang shot stolen back 4, forcing Jacques Gauthier to draw. Comes up a little shy out of hand, but the sweepers drag it all the way there. A great front end job.
Good job, buddy.
Canada scores a single, stays in control. And in the 9th end, Russia just not able to produce much. Forced to draw for the single once more, this time coming up shy. Another steal for Canada, which means they win 6-1 and puts themselves into the playoffs.
Just kick them down.
Jack, many congratulations. A very clinical performance out there this evening.
Yeah, I think we were just both teams were kind of adapting to the ice early. It was a little bit straighter tonight, and I think you saw both teams play a little bit more conservative. I mean, they played a really, really good end, forced us to 1, and we just kept playing it patient. We got a break there, an uncharacteristic miss from him, and kind of just took advantage of that and never looked back.
But the steal of 2, that really was a turning point of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I said, that's an uncharacteristic miss of him. Even out of his hand, I thought he was perfect. I thought they were just going to clean it in, and I think the house was actually a lot more lively tonight than I expected. Even when our third started sweeping, I thought it was going to stop. But yeah, I mean, got a break there and took advantage of it.
Your first World Junior Championship as a skip. Enjoying the experience?
It's awesome. It's unbelievable. People talk about it, and just when we walked into the venue, even before we practiced, it took my breath away, and just the competition, and everybody's so nice, not even just the volunteers, but even the players. It's just a joy to be here, and it's a dream come true to represent Canada.
And you're in the semi-finals. Are you going to change anything?
Absolutely not. We're just going to keep playing it loose. I mean, we're having fun here, and I think that's a big part of it. We just need to enjoy ourselves and take it one rock, one end at a time.
Well, many congratulations. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you so much for watching our live game Canada-Russia. There's still a bit more action left here in Krasnoyarsk. We're getting real close to the playoff stages on the weekend, so stay tuned for more from World Curling TV.